What's good, guys? Right now I'm going to walk through the very basics of how to set up a server using Node. And this is just kind of to get things rolling a little quicker. So I'm in the old code.iu website repository. Not sure if we're going to stick with this, but for demonstration purposes, it's good enough. Open up terminal, make dir for make directory node, so that we're not doing everything in the main directory and cluttering it all up. Then I'm going to cd into that directory. All right, from here, we're going to make our npm project. And to do that, all we type is npm init-y. There are a bunch of other arguments we could type in, but I'm not going to do that right now. I usually change this to app.js, but it's up to personal preference. So let's see. Next, we're going to want to install some npm packages for us to use and make our lives easier. First off, we're going to npm install Express. Now, what Express does is that it just like simplifies the code we need to write to get up and running. From there are two other ones that I just always install, which are Body Parser and Path. Body Parser helps with JSONs and REST requests, and then or API requests, and Path just makes it easier to write path. This is like os.path in Python to my knowledge. Okay, so from here, we want to create our app.js file. And in it, I'm going to, well, not cheat because, it's programming, but I'm going to use a project that I had worked on before. So first off, we're going to want to define some imports and constants, like global variables, sort of. So we don't need this because we're not going to be using MongoDB quite yet. Then this is also left over from MongoDB. Okay. Looking good. So if any of you are curious, these are the first 5 digits of the Fibonacci sequence, and it is the port number we will be using. So next, we're going to make our first GET request function, or define our first GET request function. This basically just directs us for now to index.html, which we should probably create. So I'm going to create index.html, and in VS Code, if you do exclamation mark on an HTML file, you get that cool boilerplate stuff. So there we go. Just so that we know it's working. Hello code at IU world. Save that. Done with that. Okay, all of this other stuff is not important right now. We'll paste in a post request and talk about that later. And then from there, all we need from this whole thing here is just this. So run the server. So this is what actually runs our server. Starts our express.app or express app. I'm just doing a little of this to make it prettier. Okay, so don't worry if that all seemed like a bunch of crazy stuff. We'll go over all the details later, all the details we want later, and then I just wanted to get this up and running. So now, let's see if we can see this. Before we check this, we need to start the server, and we can do that using node app.js. So the server is started up. Now we go open up our favorite browser, localhost : Fibonacci, : signifies the port, and hello world. That is running off of our npm thing, and if we had put in some logging, then we would have seen this request come in, but we haven't done that yet. So yeah, this is just all I wanted to do for now. We'll talk all about this later, but I just wanted to post this up so you guys could get a heads up. All right, peace.